We wanted to get near 100 snaps. Looks like we got about 95. As any scrimmage, there's good and bad on both sides. Held out a number of kids, obviously for the reasons of health, which is important to keep them protected and keep them where they need to be. Most of all of them could have played today, but we just kept them out. So it was precautionary, and also we wanted to put ourselves into a position to see the even younger kids, how they reacted to this environment and a game day like setting. So that was, I think that was a positive. Overall, scrimmage-wise, offensively, we started extremely slow. Self-inflicted wounds all over the place, which was not good. Administrative penalties, you can go on and on. But the good thing is we face adversity, which we talk about all the time, and offense definitely faced adversity. I think the first 12 plays or so were 3 and outs, and they bounced back and did some good things, got themselves moving in a positive direction, and then it became, fairly competitive. So, we're obviously a work in progress. We're excited to get back to the film right now. We'll dissect it for 4 hours here and get the kids back this evening and dissect it with them and get a better idea of where we're headed. But overall, it was, we got what we were looking for, far from where we need to be.
Should we call Ryan Nall a running back now, or is that just a temporary thing because of the dinged up guys there? Where
we're at running back, Ryan's probably going to have to be, wear a couple hats. And I think he's getting to the point where he can do that mentally, which is nice. Right now, he's playing more running back than he is the H tight end for us, but we'll see as we progress, and that's, college football, you have to be able to do that, and he's developing, he's handling it. The good thing is from spring, if we'd have done that to Ryan, it would have been really, really hard for him to handle it mentally, but he's dove in the books. I was with Coach Lockett till late last night. They were communicating late last night about things, so it's impressive to see that Ryan is doing some homework on his own.
Gary, what do you think about him as a running back? He's a different look than the other guys you have.
Yeah, we all know he's a big, strong, physical kid, and his ability to get his pads underneath himself will continue to improve. He's a good, it's hard right now. You don't have Storm, you don't have Chris. And those are 2 guys who've played in this conference, and the rest of them have played none or very little. So, but he's a different back for that. You're exactly right. He could complement those kids as we continue to progress, and it's just part of putting all those pieces together.
A couple freshmen kind of stood out to me today, in Paul Lucas and Jay Irvine. Are those guys?
Both have had very good camps. Jay has really gained some momentum in the last 3 days. I think Paul has been pretty steady Eddie, and when I say that, that is in a good way. I thought he started with a very good attitude. He started with a pretty good knowledge base of where we were on offense. Still learning as we go, but he's been real steadily climbing throughout. Speaking of Paul, Jay came in, hit a little bit of a wall maybe day 2 or 3, and I think it was more mental than it was physical. But the last 3 days, he's just got a good look in his eye. He's got a good pop in his step, and he's continually making plays, which is great to see.
You're deep at receiver. Can Lucas break in and be a member of the rotation?
Yes, I expect him to play for us this year.
You guys go full pads, then first 2 a day, and now first scrimmage. Does it feel like it's now the grind of camp? Do we feel like we're to that point?
Definitely the grind of camp, and you could see today we're a little leg weary, but you have to develop your toughness. You have to develop your physicality at this point in camp, and that's what it is. And it's important that we monitor as closely as we can with the trainers, the strength coaches, the coaches, and listen to the kids. They said they felt pretty good, and that's why we went to 100 reps today. But they are leg weary, but we are in the grinding of camp, and I love it. If you can't embrace these moments, this is it's awesome times to, especially with this young of a team, just watching them grow and develop, and watching. Today was there was some good things today. We got knocked around a little bit at times, and our ability to be able to play real football and learn from those scenarios is imperative as we go through the rest of this camp. But we'll grind this thing out.